Hey, hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you something new on my Velomobile. Yesterday I went to velomobile.nl for some regular maintenance, and I've decided to put on this bigger sprocket that's 75 that has 75 teeth, and I previously had a 70 one, so it's a little bit bigger. It should increase my speed with about 7%, and I've also changed this crank assembly over here. I changed this thing. I've let Velomobile.nl change this thing to house a Schlumpf drive, which is this thing over here. It's a planetary gear system, and it works like this. Currently, when I'm rotating my cranks, this sprocket moves at the same speed. If you have a look at it, it moves at the same speed as the crank arm. But if you have a look over here, I hope you can see it. This is a button that can be engaged with your heels. So when I press it, something inside of this thing, this Schlumpf mountain drive, will change. There are some cogs and gears and sprockets inside of this. That cause the sprockets to move slower than my cranks. So when I move my crank, the sprocket turns more slowly. If you have a look at it, see, it's pretty difficult to see. See, the crank arm is moving way faster than the sprocket over here. It moves 2.5 times faster than this sprocket over here. So what this means is that I need to rotate my crank arms 2 times like this, and a half time before this sprocket has turned 1 time. So what this means is that it's an additional gear that allows you to climb hills a little bit more easier, or to get to start driving when you are at, for example, traffic lights. Now, to disengage it, you need to press a button on the other side like this. So when you do this, the crank arms move at the same speed as the sprockets. So yeah, this is what a Schlumpf mountain drive does. I actually wanted to have a speed drive installed instead, but that would not be very practical since it only has a ratio of 1.5, which means for every 1.5 turns I turn my cranks. No, for every revolution I make with my cranks, this sprocket turns 1.5 or 1.6 times. I don't know exactly the ratio anymore. And this has the opposite effect of the mountain drive. It allows you to drive at a higher speed. But the way it's made internally would mean that it's always engaged when you don't want to use it, and it's disengaged when you use it. Internally, this means that the sprockets and cogs and stuff will wear out more quickly, if I am correct. Yeah, and it has the problem that because of the ratio between this chain ring and the the sprockets in the back. This means that it's not really nice to get the Velomobile moving at traffic lights. So yeah, most people have the Schlumpf mountain drive instead, so I thought it would be a better option to do so. Yeah, and yeah, let's see what it actually means when driving this thing.
Normally this hill would be a little bit harder to drive upwards than without the Schlumpf drive, but with the Schlumpf drive it's just a really nice experience, even though it's just a short uphill over here.
Good Schlumpf drive, it's really nice. It's way more effective than I really thought, so yeah. I definitely would recommend it if you're driving up some hills. Makes it pretty easy. Takes a bit long, but yeah.
Now let's have a look at a different situation and a location where I didn't have the Schlumpf mountain drive.
Kom jongens,
Ik heb hier vorige week ook mijn knieën dubbel geduwd. En toen kwam ik uit de tunnel, dat is nog erger, dan heb je geen vaart. Wat een
oh, doe je de boven.
ja.
Now, about the price, the mountain drive currently costs around 650 to 700 euros, which is between 710 US dollars and 765 US dollars. With the modifications to the crank assembly, it's a little bit more expensive than that. Is it worth it? I still do think so. If it lasts for like 10 years and at least 50,000 kilometers or 31,000 miles and it does not break, it may be worth it. In general, Schlumpf things are very reliable and only need some little bit of maintenance and greasing each year to keep them in good condition. It's something that you can do yourself. What I know for certain is that a Velomobile is an expensive vehicle to buy, but after that maintenance is pretty cheap. So yeah, that are my recommendations. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.